for more on the situation for refugees seeking shelter. We can cross live now to Medyka in Poland to speak with our correspondent Emmanuelle Chaze. Emmanuelle, you've been speaking with people there who've been trying to get to the EU. Tell us what they've been saying to you. You've been there for nearly 2.5 weeks now.
Well, what I've been hearing over and over from people I've been talking to is that first they never wanted to leave Ukraine in the first place. They wanted to stay. Some of them, especially the people that you're seeing arriving right now, they initially thought that they could actually stay in the country even as the Russian aggression against Ukraine started. And everybody tells me they had no plan of leaving their country, and everybody also says that as soon as this will be over, they do hope to come back to Ukraine. They're also very grateful for the welcome they're receiving, especially here in Poland, which is the border I've been witnessing. I've been following up those few weeks. They're very surprised, actually, by the wave of solidarity. They're surprised that they welcome. You know, that the border is just behind me, a dozen meters away from here, and when they come to, they are taken in charge by firefighters, police officers, soldiers who help them carry their luggage, people from NGOs. They get hot food, they get blankets, they get teddy bears for children, and even pets are taken care of. So the people whom I was able to talk to are very grateful for that. Of course they're exhausted, of course they are traumatized, but above all they really hope they can make it back to their country sooner rather than later.
And we can see some of them arriving just behind you as you're speaking to us there, women with their cases. Just in terms of what you're saying about the welcome that they're receiving, can we presume from that things are being well organised from the Polish perspective, from the Polish point of view?
I'm not sure if we can talk about well organized, because as any other neighboring country, Poland has been overwhelmed by the situation. It's so at times it's more than 100,000 people arriving every day. Here in Medyka, it's several hundreds who come every day. In nearby Przemysl, it is still today 20,000 per day. At the very beginning of the Russian aggression, it was 50,000 people arriving every day. So Poland does what it can. It does a lot. It has opened emergency shelters. Polish people are taking people in their houses, but there's also worry that after a few weeks, after a few months, Poland will not be able to answer to the humanitarian crisis. And last week, the Polish government, the parliament, unblocked an emergency aid package of 1.6 billion euros. But they do appeal, Poland appeals to the international community to help the country deal with this humanitarian crisis.
Remains to be seen, as you say, how long they can sustain the situation there in Poland. That's our correspondent Emmanuelle Chaze reporting from close to the Polish border. As we can see, Ukrainian women